Welcome back to this installment of our Introduction to Excel series, where we're going to show you how to take advantage of Excel's custom list function or feature. This feature, though a bit obscure, can be a big efficiency helper when you're having to reproduce lists of text that don't change very often, but are used frequently or over and over again for either row titles or column headers. So this is made up of 4 different sections. First, we're going to talk about just using the standard lists that come with Excel. Then we're going to talk about how do you access the custom list function, and then we're going to show you how to add to the lists, modify existing lists as well as delete them, and then finally we're going to show you how to use your new custom lists. So with that, let's move over to Excel. Now this is going to be pretty quick, but Excel automatically comes with 4 lists in the custom list function. So the way that you get at them is you need to type one of the elements in the list. So for example, you can do the 3-character abbreviation of the month. So there I just typed in January, the abbreviation for January, and then I'm going to grab this handle, and then if I scroll across, you can kind of see that it's going to basically paste in all the other months of the year. Now it'll do the same thing if I type in the full name for the full name of the year, or the month of the year, months of the year. And you can do the same thing. And if you keep going, then they just repeat over and over again. So you can see that. It also has the days of the week. And just like with months, it does an abbreviation of the days of the week. Now, one little idiosyncrasy of this tool is that, for example, if I type January with a lowercase n, then it takes and applies that case to the other months. So we'll get into that a little bit more later, but that's it. You get, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3, and this is number 4. So those are the default lists that you get. So let's talk a little bit about how you access the custom list feature. Now, in order to add more lists to your custom list selections, other than these 4 that are displayed here, you go to File, Options, and then you go to Advanced, and you can just scroll all the way down to the bottom of these advanced functions here under the General, and then here where it says Edit Custom Lists. So if you click on this, now you can see the 4 lists that come automatically with Excel. And if you click on one of these, you can see how they're grayed out. So you can't really modify these. These are just there for your use, and that's it. Now, in order to add to this list, let's go over here. And we have a couple lists. So let's assume that you are in a business and you're an accounting person, and the business has a fiscal calendar. So that means that the dates of the calendar, the first month of the fiscal year, is different than January. So in this example, we're saying that we have August as the fiscal start date. So here we're going to go down through, and we're going to add this to our list. So doing the same thing, File, got to go to Options, Advanced, scroll down, Edit. Now here I'm going to say Add. I click in here, and here are all my dates for my fiscal calendar, import. So now you can see now I have a whole new list. I hit OK. And now if I were to create a new sheet, now you have to kind of give Excel a little bit of information about what you're doing. So you would want to put at least the first item in your list so that it knows what you're talking about. But then all I do is now I can just take that and use that in my new worksheet, and I have a new custom list with the fiscal year total here and then the following fiscal year as well. Over here, you don't need to just use dates. Here, this is a product list. So here, the way this is organized is it's product and then a family, product, family, product, family, until we get down here, we have the total of all the families. And in this instance, if you were duplicating this frequently, you could even include the header. So again, we go to Options, Advanced, go down to the bottom, Edit Lists, click in here into the import here, and again I'm going to get the header this time for this one, and import. So now I have another list. Hit OK. OK. So again, here I can just say product list. I can just use my header. And then I can just grab this little grab bar here. And you can kind of see how it's telling you how many products it's doing. So I just want to get down to total all families and then just release. And then I automatically have all my products all laid out for me, so I can get started on whatever report I want to do. And then this saves me quite a bit of time having to recreate them. If you're an accountant, you could also do a similar thing with all your balance sheet accounts. So over here, I have a list of all our balance sheet accounts, and I'm going to now add that to my custom list. And there you have it. So now if I have a new account, I can put in assets. And there you go. Now one of the nice things is that if you just want part of a list, let's say I just want this part of the list. So all you have to do is if you type in property and equipment, then Excel knows where to start to add in the items for that list. So you can just get the part that you need, like that. So that's pretty much it on adding. Now, if you wanted to, you can do a number of different things with your lists. You can modify them, and you can also delete them. So let me show you how you do that. So let's say the balance sheet account, I didn't want that anymore. So if I just hit delete, and then it'll delete that from my list. Let's say I wanted to add a new product here, product 3B. So I just put my cursor right next to that one. I hit enter. Now I can type in product number 3B. Add And you can see now my product list is updated. There's product 3B added to the list. Now, one of the things that I was talking about earlier is how how that's a little bit nuanced. So if I were to type on the capitalization, if I were to type product list here, and what it's going to do is it's going to use the lowercase letter on all my products. So I don't know that that's what you want, but that's what it does. You can even see here this B that I put in here, it even made that in lowercase. So anyways, hope you find that helpful. I think it's very useful when you have lists of things that you need to replicate over and over and over again, and you don't want to have to open up the last worksheet where you use them. You just want to be able to open up a new worksheet and paste them in. Then this is a great tool. So let us know if you have any questions and put your comments down below. And thanks, and take a look at our next video. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe down below and check out our website. You'll see the link here on the screen. Thank you and bye.